Hey. Good morning, good morning. So, how you guys doing this morning? I just hope you guys are having a great morning and that this morning is a day that is going to go down in history forever. Today is the final day for the Queen to be buried, her funeral. And there's a lot of changes after this day, simply in the world, not just in the British Kingdom, not in the 15 or 14 other nations that are under the British. But there's a lot of prophecies that are fulfilled. You see, when the queen dies, money have to be changed over. So there's so much changes. Passports have to be changed over and other things that have to be changed over. And so we're in that era of digital, you know, digital currency, digital ID. And I believe that, King Charles, the new king, is going to change things over and it's going to be all digital instead of, having to actually go to make it easier. He's going to insist because the New World Order is on plans. And even though it's very sad that the Queen passed away, for the New World Order, it fits their plan perfectly simply because now they have every right to be able to change things without resistance. And so the world is changing. And so I encourage people to strengthen themselves, not just mentally, not just physically, but also spiritually, because things are not going to go back to normal. We all know this. If things are not going to go back to normal, then we have to prepare to sustain ourselves. And so there are many things that you can do in order to increase your strength, your power, your way of life, you know. And some of the things is, you know, the worship, your worship, how strong your worship becomes, the things that you do in order to strengthen your spiritual life. Physically, you can only prepare for so much, but things will change and things can change overnight. Even the Bible says, even those who are wealthy will be treated the same. So that means it's not about money in the last days. It's about control. It's about power. It's about position. It's about what kind of, team you're in, right? The one percenters are the ones who are, very, very wealthy, who are deeply connected. And they're connected above other billionaires. And so if, let's say, there's a, whole grid or worldwide outage for almost a month and we can't get the grid up, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no electricity, you know, we get hit back to the olden days where you had to do campfires, you had to do so many different things in order to survive. How much people are ready for that? Because money can't buy you anything then, simply only, survival kits. But if you can't get access to those, right? If you can't get access to electronic cars and your cars is all electronic and it can't work, or if the gas stations don't work anymore, what's going to happen to the transportation industry? Everything will be minimized, and you would have to make do with what you have. So these are some of the things that you must think about, because early preparation helps you to survive. And you see, having these skills will help you, because what is coming is going to appear to be very strange. It's going to appear to be very, drastic. However, prepare yourselves from now, because things are happening fast. And these are things, you know, that never used to take place. But now it's increasing aggressively. Prepare for, electrical outages. Prepare for changes of currency. Prepare for, more changes in the law. I mean, you tell me, what are you going to do to sustain yourselves? Put money aside and develop, skills. Develop better plans, because you see, we're so used to the electrical world, electrical devices, living in smart homes, doing so many things. But if the grid goes out, if electricity is no more, if you can't, pump gas at the gas station, well, what's going to happen? If you have to fend for yourself for heat simply because, the systems are down and heat can't be transferred to your homes, not because you can't pay for it, because of how drastic the changes may be at that particular time, then what would you do? These are some of the things that you must think about with not just yourselves, but with your family, so you can plan for the future. Because if you're living, the future is important to you. Those who are dead and gone, they worry no more, says the Bible. But God says, count on me at these times. Look to me at these times. But don't start looking to Him when these changes take place. Start doing that now, so that He has a special place for you in His heart when the time comes. You see, here at More Life Inc. studio, I try to give as much knowledge and understanding of what is going on in the world, whether it's through music, you know, whether it's through poetry, whether it's through arts, entertainment, whatever tool that I possess at that moment, I try to use it to express myself, to help others to cope with the times that is coming. Because you see, this is not something that can be, kept a secret. Sometimes, there could maybe distractions in the background. However, do not worry about the distractions, because they're all default. They're not of mine. However, please intake my knowledge that I'm giving to you, because times is coming when changes will take place. And these things, these skills, these tools, preparations will be needed. Remember to like, share, and comment. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, More Life Inc. Daylight. Have a great day, and just think about it. Enjoy the Queen's funeral. I know it's worldwide, Canada right now has a federal holiday, but not a provincial holiday, which means people go to work. But there will be a time that will be taken out in Ontario and all over Canada as a pay respects moment of silence for the Queen. Because you see, if the Queen is gone, things are going to change into the hands of the King. And the King might think differently and might do things differently. There could be rebellion from other nations saying, we want to separate, we want to go on our own. And there could be, because of that, a disagreement and changes might take place. However, it might not take the wrong turn. It might not take the right turn, I mean. And it might take the wrong turn simply because nobody wants to lose that type of power overnight. Right? So just think about it, guys. Have a great day and stay motivated. Bye now.